part 15, the things I wanted to say and totally forgot, because it is a lot. It is so much. Like, sometimes, like, when I'm brushing my teeth and stuff, I'm like, oh my God, am I ashy? A little bit. I was like, oh my God, I forgot to tell them this. I forgot to tell them this. They need to know that he said this. I keep forgetting because it's so much, and there's probably still stuff after this that I'm gonna remember. So just real quick, a little overview. He said, like, just to catch up with things so y'all know everything. Let me look at my little notes. Okay, so while we were working at the church, youth ministry, he was the youth pastor, whatever, we had an event, and I believe it was either a back to school event or out of school event, where we had all the teenagers there at the church. We had all the activities outside. We had the games, we had the little water guns, whatever, food inside. Like, it was a whole thing. So I remember, if you know me, people that know me know that I love kids. I love all ages. I worked in a school for 2.5 years as a school resource officer. I pour into children. I pour into the youth. I love it. I feel alive. People that also know me know that I can be relatable. I can, talk to these kids and have good conversations. I was just in the jacuzzi the other day talking to a bunch of teenage boys and asked them about life and their plan. Like, that's just who I am. People that know me know that, period. So why did my ex, I'm not going to call him any names, why did my ex at this event, I went outside talking to the boys, throwing around the football, doing something with the boys, come back inside to get something, drink or whatever. I run into my ex, and he tells me while we're there, he tells me, I see you flirting with those boys. He accused me of flirting with children. Like, it was just so far off, obviously. Ooh, excuse me. That I didn't know what to say. I was so, like, taken back, but also pissed, but also not pissed, because it was so not true. And it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, you a little bit sick. Like, something's wrong with you. So I kind of just was like, left it at that. I was irritated. I was annoyed, and the rest of the day didn't go well for me because I was just so annoyed by his comment. Yeah, so goes to show what kind of person he is. The next thing that he told me, we found like a stray dog at a dog center or whatever, and me and my son were begging him, like, can we take the dog home? Can we take the dog home? And I remember him telling me, like, no, I take that back. Rewind. I was talking about having another baby. Okay, so this is what happened. We really wanted the dog. We got the dog. We took the dog home. The dog was rubbing his butthole on my carpet. No, I don't do that. There's something wrong with your butthole. He used to pull on the leash. He was an older dog. Like, I don't have time for this. Super cute. I named him Carlos. I loved him the way he looked, but I didn't love the way he acted. And I was stressed out from him rubbing his booty hole on my carpet that I try to keep so clean and sanitized. He had to go. So I rehomed him. Okay, that was probably short time in 2014, something like that. 2015, around this same time or prior, I don't know, 2015, around after the dog left, I was talking about having another baby, and he basically told me that I don't deserve to have another child because I can't even take care of a dog. He was referring to the time that we rehomed the dog that we rescued. Kind of a low blow, because do not play me, because I take care of my son very well, and a dog and a child are not the same. So then he came for my motherhood. That pissed me off. What else is on my notes? What's else? Let's see. I don't know. Oh, y'all. Oh my God. And remember me telling you this, because it's going to come full circle during the divorce while we were in court and I was on the stand. He told me, so remember when I told you that I was working at the doctor's office and my grandmother died tragically in a car accident while I was on vacation visiting my family? I decided to stay and I lost my job because I didn't go back for my job, whatever. I decided to stay. Grandma was my heart. My grandma was everything to me. She is and was the most beautiful person I've ever met in my life. I still haven't met anybody like her. She was amazing. I was heartbroken, torn apart. Obviously, it's my grandma, right? Like, anybody can agree with me on that, correct? Yes, I know. I see you nodding your head. So I decided to give a tribute or a speech or whatever you call it at the funeral when you get up there and you say something. I put together a beautiful little speech about my grandma, okay? People that know me know that I write well. People that know me know that I can put my words together beautifully, okay? So that's what I did for my grandma who I loved. I got up there, stood up there, gave the first few sentences, got choked up. I was hurt, started crying until my uncle came up there with me and kind of just held my hand through the rest of it. After the funeral, after the funeral, when we got back to wherever we were staying, I'm not gonna call him a name. I said I wasn't gonna call him any names. This guy, my ex-husband, my husband at the time, he was my husband at the time, asked me about the speech. Because I said, how was it okay? Like, did I come across blah, 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 okay? He says, were you acting up there? Was I acting? Was I acting? Was I pretending my tears? You're asking me, was I pretending to be hurt, to be distraught, to be shattered? Was I faking my tears of my grandma, imagining my grandma being smushed in a car while we were on vacation to come visit and have happy family? Was I acting? All these signs, y'all, all these hurtful, abusive things. Then later on, towards this time that I'm up to date with you guys, 2015, while, we were talking about divorce and we were moving way closer to divorce at a high rated speed. We were just headed towards it. And you remember I tell you he was breaking everything. He broke my phones. He broke my computer. That's why I do not have a lot of baby photos of my son. Most of them are toddler photos because my baby photos were on my computer that he shattered and tore into pieces like a maniac. That is why I don't have many pictures of my son. Okay. He broke both computers. He broke my computer, bought me a new one, and then broke that one too a year later. And I kept that, took a picture of it and took that to court. So we'll talk about that later. What was I saying? Oh, then he knows my grandma died. He knows like how much she means to me. He knows these things. One of the things that while he was tearing up stuff in the house and I wasn't responding to him at this point, he was breaking stuff, slamming doors, putting holes into the wall, pushed me through the wall during this time. This is our home in Fayetteville. He pushed me through the wall. We have a big old giant hole, and I'll give you guys pictures of that. He did all of these things, and then I'm not responding to any of it. So he decides to get a response out of me to grab my grandma's jewelry box that I got from her after she died. The only thing that I basically had of her. He decides to grab that, put it above his head as if he's going to throw it. He got a reaction out of me because I went crazy over that jewelry box, and then he put it down. That's the type of guy that I dealt with. That's the type of guy that I chose to deal with.